I'm just curious what your motivation was to pick up that thirst buster and then throw it in the street like that. I mean, you took litter and made it worse litter. I'm having trouble understanding you because your mouth is all muffled. Why did you throw it? Why did you throw that trash in the street? Why do you want our cities to look like this? Well, I'm here to wait for the bus. That's why I'm here. I live here. This is my home. And I don't like seeing my home just littered like that. I find it very disrespectful. And now that shit's blowing down the street and it's just litter in the street. What? Huh?
It's not your home.
I mean, Phoenix has been my home for over 50 years, man. And I just don't understand why you would disrespect our streets like that. And just pick up something and throw it in the street like that. Like, what is your motivation? It's really awful.
Are you videotaping me?
No, I don't have a camcorder. I don't have any videotape. A little background. When I walked up, that soda pop with fountain drink was sitting at the edge of the bench, and it was litter on the bench. I'm just disgusted that somebody would think that a good idea when they see something like that sitting in the bench is to throw it in the street. And he threw it at a passing vehicle as well. I mean, this is what's wrong with the cities right now. People are just so fucking disrespectful. So disrespectful. You know, if everybody made an effort to just pick up litter, instead of being so disrespectful of the city, this would be a nicer city. Crazy. I think that was a crew vehicle. I think that was a crew vehicle picking up unused highway signs, which I think it's odd he picked that one up, but he left these ones behind. But I'm sure there's some method to his madness. I'm guessing that they're occasionally still blocking part of this road at night for the construction project behind it. So this thing that's going in behind it, it's going to be another one of those modern what do you call it, multi-use developments. Retail on the ground floor, exceptionally overpriced residential on the upper floors. I don't know, sometimes I look at these developments going on. I know I'm number one, thank you. It's going to be called the Grove Phoenix. Thriving community, impeccable location, beautiful design. Deadbeat throwing garbage directly in front of you at the bus stop. You should reserve your apartment now at the Grove Phoenix, thegrovephx.com. And I can only imagine what those are going to rent for. And I'm assuming this is an image of what kind of, I don't want to say what kind of facade. It does look like it's going to be a beautiful development. I'm not going to lie about that. But, you know, I'll give this thing credit. At least I can see that the construction is capped. At least I can see that the construction is capped.
Are you a veteran? Are you a veteran?
Am I bitter? No, you're the one that's bitter, man. You're the one that throws shit in the...
Are you a veteran?
Am I a veteran?
Yeah.
No. My father is. Then what?
Yeah.
You're entertaining, dude. You're funny. You're facility. That's the kind of bullshit you gotta put up with riding the buses out here. It's crazy. I know. I think people that low IQ should probably be in an assisted home, not roaming the streets. But that's my opinion. Oh God. So what I was going to talk about before all of that, and what I tried to share with that guy, but apparently he lacked the IQ to understand it, was that as we were approaching on the northbound 44, about Indian School, I started, I opened up the bus app to track what was going on, and I checked the schedules, and it looked like there was going to be a Route 50 westbound past this stop about 2 minutes. I took screenshots, but I don't remember the exact numbers, but I'm thinking about 2 minutes before, like the scheduling, the actual scheduling was for a Route 50 to pass this stop 2, maybe 3 minutes before the 44 passes the stop where passengers get off to connect to the stop, which creates a stupid situation of you can sit and watch in real time with the tracking on the bus app. You can watch the bus you need to transfer to drive past you as you're less than a half, and I got screenshots of it, less than a half mile from where you're going to get off at the transfer point. You miss your transfer in real time. You see that bus drive off. And now I'm stuck here with that psychopath. I'm stuck here sharing space with that psychopath for, I believe, 15 minutes. I think there's a 15-minute wait for the next one. You know, this is not acceptable. Like, I don't understand why someone can't go through. There's another Route 50 going eastbound. Although he went into the left turn lane, so what that tells me is that is a Route 50 that doesn't go past 44th Street, doesn't do the entire route. So it's gonna go into the development just to the. I've tracked these ones in the app to see where they go, because you can see that. You can see where they go when they're actually surfacing the route and just simply wasting time and gas. And it does a loop around the Village development, which is on the north. Yeah, speed there on your crotch rocket. That's safe. It goes into the development on the, it's called the Village, on the northeast corner, and kind of loops around and then camps out there for a while before doubling back to the stop. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the bus I'm going to be getting on. Get close enough to get the number of it. 5134. So, see if the bus that picks me up is 5134. Let's see if in 5 minutes I can remember 5134. So bad at remembering numbers. Anyway, something I saw even more curious than the transfer not working because of the bad scheduling, which of course brings the question: why doesn't somebody review these schedules and look at them, from top to bottom, especially with routes that only run every 30 minutes? Where the wait time is long, and evaluate what time the buses arrive and how that coordinates with the buses that transfer points. And speaking of that, this morning, so I was trying to mention in the last video, but the bus showed up so quick I didn't have a chance to really finish my thoughts. But so when I got on the 60, there was no. I almost thought it wasn't running because it showed the message of tracking not available for this vehicle. But as usual, it's the same driver, and that guy's just an asshole and a half. But the same driver that's always on that route, one who wanted to throw me off once upon a time, so he didn't feel I was wearing my mask in an adequate way. And mind you, that guy did not open the door until my mask was fully covering my face. I mean, usually I'm trying to, situate it, and sometimes it's not perfectly situated as I'm going in and trying to swipe my bus card and whatnot. But whatever, didn't say a word to that guy. I got nothing to say to that guy. But as per usual, he showed up about 5 minutes early. And now I do understand in the bus book, back in, and there's the last bus book is out, and I think it's already become outdated. But in the days of the bus book and printed schedules, not every bus stop had a time that was designated to it. Now, in the app, of course, you can open it up and you can look at every individual stop that a bus is going to, and it'll have an estimated time, what time that bus is supposed to be there. Now, of course, if you ever call the Valley Metro and you talk about, hey, I got there at that time, the bus didn't show up, blah, 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 they always say, hey, get there 15 minutes early. What, you want me to my ass stand around for 15 minutes-ish? Really? I mean, okay, that's fair to a point, but I've had times where that was, when I gave that as a, it's like, hey, back when I used to use the trip planner, which I would, but back when I used to use the trip planner, oh, here comes crazy. Back when I used to use the trip planner, it would tell me, what transfers I could do. It would tell me what transfers I could do. And, okay, crazy's coming this way. Have a good day. Apparently he doesn't need to catch a bus going this direction very bad. So anyway, you could it'd tell you what transfers the route planner. It'll tell you, hey, make this transfer at this time, walk from this stop to this stop, it should take you that long, at this time this other bus will get you, and those things never ever work. And when I would call into the phone number that's on the bus stops here, the 602-253-5000, the person who would answer that phone would, when I would say, hey, look, this is the bus, and usually it would be a situation where just like this, where I would get off the bus and I'd be in the process doing the transfer, and I would see the bus just drive off from the stop as I'm walking to the stop, and I'd call and be like, hey, I'm at a transfer point, why don't the buses, oh, yep, I'm pretty sure that's the bus that I just saw, I forget the number already, but I just saw it turn out and block up. So, yep, the one that just went to 44 is doing a quick turnaround here. Anyway, I would see the, dang, I don't want to end this early. Anyway, they would say, hey, you need to be at the stop 15 minutes. I'm like, hey, it's not my fault that the previous bus didn't get me there on time. How is that my fault?